ये तो गेम ऑफ थ्रोन्स नहीं लग रहा है, जो वहाँ पे आता था वो राजा और बोलता था कि अपने आप को ये कर दो. So I kind of feel that this place is like that. Hello guys, welcome back to day 2 of the Goa trip. Right now we are at the Baga beach. This is another famous beach out here, and just behind me is the Arabian Sea, and you can see here a lot of shacks. You can rent out these places for around $100, 100 rupees an hour, and you can also get yoga massages and all therapy, foot massage and all those things over here. So we are gonna chill here for a bit. It's quite early in the morning. So it's quite early in the morning, around 8:30 right now, and let's see what's in store for us. We have plans today to visit Agoda Fort, and Baga Beach is done. Yesterday we had covered Anjuna Beach and Vagatol Beach and Kapoda Fort. So those are covered. So next step is to visit the Agoda Fort and see some basilica and some cathedrals and all those stuff. So let's go and see how it turns out. Hi Saket, say hi.
Hi.
How are you feeling?
Too nostalgic.
Nostalgic?
पहले तो आया नहीं कभी nostalgic था. I'm feeling too good. So awesome.
So finally हमारा गोवा का प्लान सक्सेसफुल हो पाया. तो किसको क्रेडिट देना चाहोगे तुम?
अपने आप को.
अबे हमको क्रेडिट दे, बोलो अनामिक के लिए हुआ है.
No credit to you. Sorry.
One good thing about this place is the beaches are very clean. So I've been to other places, mostly on the east coast, and the beaches were not at all clean. So this gives a completely different taste and vibe. And I believe every beach in India should be clean like this, right? Because it adds a new level to the whole scene and the tourism. And it also speaks a volume about the people who come and visit over here, and also the administration who has kind of taken care of the beach like this. So the Baga beach trip is completed, and now we have come for breakfast. Let's see what is there. We have ordered vada pav. I've heard it is famous in Mumbai. I don't know how the vada pav will be over here. So we're waiting for the vada pav. Let's see. बहुत गर्म है. हाँ? ये वाला. तो ये हमारा वड़ा पाव, ये हमारी चाय, ये साकेत और हमारी पारी हो रही है. It's a cliche meme. So now reached the Agoda Fort. So this is Agoda in Portuguese means the place of water, and this was built sometime during the Portuguese rule, and we're taking the stroll down the memory lanes, down the lanes of history. So the view from here is awesome. I think this is the old lighthouse, and you see a huge walking place over here. And so if you have seen the movie Tahaji, it kind of reminds of that fort, but it's a different fort near Pune, but this is different, but kind of gives that. right now we are at the Museum of Art, right? Museum of Goa. What is this place? Museum of Goa. So yeah, right now we're at the Museum of Goa, and this is a museum by an artist named as Subodh Kerkar. So if you're in Goa, you should try out this place. It is not a typical art thing, but I mean, it's not a typical tourist spot. But if you're somebody who wants to try and look at something different, definitely come over here and visit this place. It's full of abstract art. It talks about the history of Goa, how the Portuguese came over here, and what happened during those times, and all of that is depicted throughout. It's more of an abstract art, but still it's worth a visit. It's a small place, but worth your time. So you see over here, this one is completely built out of stone, and this guy has converted this to something similar shape using nuts and bolts. Only bolts, I believe. So I reached another cool place. This is called as the Houses of Goa. This is another offbeat places in Goa, and I'm just standing I'm just standing in front of the place. So we're gonna go inside. The ticket cost us around 100 rupees per person. So we're gonna go in. So this place has multiple houses and the old Goan architecture. So we're gonna see that. So this is more like the modules and all over here. I'm going to show you those things right now. Nice and cool place. The temperature is quite low. I think something is some form of construction of the house which makes it kind of cool, and also the place is having a beautiful scenic view. अच्छी नहीं आ रही photo. So what I'll do is I'm just going to rotate the camera now, and you're going to see the whole vibe around this place. I think you can hear even the birds chirping. Interesting thing that over here that is being told is that when the Portuguese came to Goa, and then they tried to convert people into their religions, and to do that they had to do via these buildings, building exclusive churches and the whole thing. So they tried to alienate the Goans from the Indian culture. But what happened was completely different. They embraced both the amalgamation of the European culture and the Indian culture, and that's how the current Goa, the buildings and architecture took place. That's an interesting take. Whereas when so I'm going to relate with these. I'm going to relate to these lines a lot over here. I'm going to post this photo in my post. You can see what it says. Someone who enjoys these kind of nitty-gritties of the history, that how life would have been back in those days. So if you had a time machine, you could go back to that time and see how the people lived. So these kind of museums give us an essence of that. So if you're also someone who is interested in the history of Goa more, and to feel the cultural essence, come and check out this place. It takes you down to the annals of the history. the design that you see is actually based on this, the balcony. So you see, this is the Casa de Sobrado, and this is the model of the house that the Portuguese originally brought into Goa. So if you move around Goa, I'm pretty sure you will find these kind of houses in abundance. So we're gonna go and see where we can find these kind of houses. Visit is over. Now we're gonna have the snacks.